I anchor my position and that of my party with what the panel said. But then looking at the judicial system in Nigeria, the mirror started exactly 1900. And then looking at the quality of judges and justices produced, quality of legal numeraries we have had through to our independence to date. And then to say that Nigeria is rated among the 10 worst in terms of where injustices are identified from the international scene is disturbing, is disheartening. Nigeria is rated among Uganda, Somalia, Eritrea, China, Brazil, Mexico, and the rest of them, among those where injustices presides. It's an abuse to our judicial system and indeed to NBA in itself. There is the need to tarry a little and to know what were the yardsticks that qualified Nigeria to be among the worst. Boko Haram is what they used. Abuses from the military on human rights abuses and inaction from the bar and the bench in Nigeria. Somebody misrepresented Nigeria to me and no government has spoken. And today this is the position. That aside, looking at the bench, there are numerous other things that ought to be mentioned. The bench today is operating in fears, being monitored, funds little released, and even if it is released, is delayed. We were once victims of a game in Nigeria. The president of NBA today and the representative of Ahmed Bola Tinubu were once our counsel. And they saw how lies were sold in papers just to get us killed using the same law. Judges were helpless. They knew there was a game going on. We survived it. It's by the grace of God. Me, I went, my own case was different. 15 years, torture was beyond what you can understand. 5 years, 2 months, I know what that meant. But they were criticized, they were abused, they were harassed using the same law. But thank God for the shock absorbers they have continued this way. Thank God also we are back and we are looking at Nigeria from the angle of a victim of persecution, wanting to correct issues from legal perspective. This country will surely be. And I thank God for the pains different people, different groups went through. And I thank God nobody can stop time. And I thank God those who believe they were young yesterday, young today, they will remain young tomorrow. All I tell them is continue to enjoy your dreams. And before they know it, it will be morning. And there will be a new Nigeria. Law was used in stopping power to this country. Many people are not aware. Companies were sold, power was sold, judiciary was used. Law was used, is being used. Budgets every year, you look at the budget to Ajakuta, at the end of the year, look in retrospect and take a look at Ajakuta, nothing is added, nothing is done, law is used. Dirty budget politics, what is promised is not implemented at the end of the year. The law looks, the bar and the bench are helpless. What I'm talking about now, time has come in the interests of this country for the bar to take away the issue of being accused for partisan. Put your telescope, x-ray yourself. When a government comes that believe has the feelings of Nigeria and the masses at heart, align yourself with them. A government that knows how to generate wealth, to now refund, redirect our bench and the bar. The problems in the bar are enormous because I interacted with lawyers closely, including the president of the bar, in understanding the problems. People with disability, people from poor background wanting to read law, though some read law today, they are just there like paupers on the street. And they are in thousands. And today Nigeria need help. We need the brains. We don't want thieves. Thieves are all over trying to remain as glue to the chair of power. What we are gathered here to do is to say no to that and have a new course. And the law must play a role. The bar and the bench, there is the need for you to be prepared to take this weight on your shoulders to play your role. It is better to be accused once, but to get things corrected for generations to come. Time is too short for the much we have to say for Nigeria. But I thank you, this is just a sizer. We flew a kite, but we have thousands of pages for this country. We have done enormous work, and we believe we can do it. We have a responsibility too, and we are prepared to be accused and to be condemned, we agree. But Nigeria can no longer accept and cannot go on this path. It's enough. It's enough. It's enough.